Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? All right, Canada, this one's for you. This is the first time I'm ever hearing about something like this, but it wouldn't surprise me if it came here to the United States. So, due to high grocery prices in Canada, it's something nearly every Canadian has had to contend with over the last year or so, also here in the US as well. However, shoppers are set to see the high cost of groceries in Canada addressed as the government has been prompted to take action. On January 13th, the Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada released a statement introducing a brand new grocery code of conduct, which is the first of its kind in the country. I have never heard of this ever. While the exact details have not yet been released, the government says that developing the code of conduct will enhance transparency, predictability, and fair dealing in Canada's grocery industry, while also making our food supply chain more resilient. Now, is this to stop price gouging? Or is this, what is this? This statement outlines that this code will be a way for Canada to address issues with the grocery and food industry and set up checks and balances to benefit consumers and food businesses. Okay, so according to the Financial Post, 5 of Canada's largest grocery store chains control 80% of the sales, and this code of conduct mute the country's grocery oligopoly. All right, OLIGOPOLY. Yeah. And Agri-Food and Analytics Lab Director said that this could mean more suppliers looking to distribute in Canada, which would lead to more competition and ultimately lower prices. Well, that's good to hear, but is there a lot of price gouging going on in Canada? I'm so unsure about all of this. So I know that I have a lot of community members who live in Canada. So if you could please explain if you have heard about this, let's talk about this, because this is the first that I'm hearing about this. And this is blowing my mind. So exactly when this code of conduct will be implemented remains unconfirmed, and the Agri-Food and Agriculture Canada is asking for all agri-food organizations, which include interest councils like the Canadian Dairy Commission and food suppliers, to participate in the upcoming consultations to benefit the largest number and variety of businesses. And this new code won't have power over all aspects of Canada's food supply chain, unfortunately. All existing pressures on Canadian food can't be addressed, according to the feds, as they are very complex and include a variety of conditions and perspectives. And grocery stores have become more of a focus for the federal government and members of the parliament over the last few months. In October, the feds announced that they were investigating grocery store chains in Canada with a particular focus on greedflation. Oh, so that's what they're calling it now, greedflation, instead of... Wow. Okay. It's what's unfairly raising the price of products despite record profits in our nation's supermarkets. And for some Canadians, this correction can't come soon enough, with so many essentials becoming increasingly unaffordable over the past year. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good news then. Wish they would do something about the prices here because it's getting so expensive here. It's ridiculous. That's why I put out a video the other day about doing the food pantry challenge and trying to see, how much money people in our community can save by doing the food pantry challenge, because it's just becoming so increasingly expensive to do food shopping just every day. Food shopping, it's becoming unrealistic anymore. We here in my house, we have a fairly large family, and just for everyday things, like juice for the kids, eggs, milk, this, that, and the other, butter, and, even though I have a good supply of butter, like in the freezers and stuff like that, we have powdered milk, drink mixes, but things for the kids like Snick Snacks and blah, blah, blah. We're putting out, I want to say, with the stuff that the kids will eat too. So you got to put that into perspective. I want to say about $800 a month. And that's not including the money that we put towards our preps. And it's killing us. And so, and then when my channel got hit with the hack, and then they slapped 2 strikes on me, and I was just like, oh my God, it's not gonna end, is it? So we really got smacked right in the face, and then inflation is just getting worse and worse and worse. So I said, we did the food pantry challenge, and I didn't say anything to anybody because I wanted to make sure it worked for us. And then I said, it worked really well. I said, I'm going to put this out there. And the response was great. And I really hope that other people jump on board with this pantry challenge, a prepper pantry challenge, because we're continuing to do it to try and save money, because inflation is just out of control, and it's not going to stop. It doesn't matter where you live, what country you live in. It's out of control. It really, truly is. All right, guys, I'm out of here. All right, you stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.